guys. Now first, okay, before I start, guys, listen to me carefully. Before I start, I would like to give you an idea how this session is going to take place, right? So as most of y'all might know, my students, they know, whenever I'm doing a class, I want you to interact with me. It's not like just I am teaching, you're listening and that's it. No, right? So I will teach you and then I will be asking questions near you. You all have to reply to me. Right? I will be asking questions near you and you all have to reply to me, and that's how it will take place, right? So guys, listen to me carefully. When I ask questions in between, please make sure to answer in the chat, right? As this is a free session, normally if it is my class, I allow students to unmute and talk. But as this is a free session, so when I ask you a question, if you you have to answer me in the chat, right? Just it will be numbers for today. Today it will be just mainly numbers. So please answer. I want to have a connection with you. I don't want to teach where I'm teaching and you are listening. I don't want that particular part, right? So please guys, if I ask a question, make sure to answer in the chat. And every half an hour, after every half an hour, I will allow you all to unmute and talk. So at that time, if you all have any doubt, you can unmute and you can ask me the doubt. Okay, guys, so are you all ready for the class? Please make sure you have the tute with you and you have a writing book. Please make sure you have a writing book and your textbook. If you don't have your textbook, that's also, it's not, it's okay, right? You can do it without your textbook if you don't have, as you might have just been promoted to grade 10. So it's fine, right? If you don't have the textbook, you don't need the textbook. But if you have it, just make sure to keep it with you. Okay, guys? So are you all ready? How many of y'all are ready? If y'all are ready, raise your hand. Are you all ready for the class, guys? Raise your hand if y'all are ready. If y'all are ready for the class, please raise your hand. I want to see whether y'all are ready for the class. No sleeping and studying. Sit in a proper place on a chair. You have your books with you. Everything ready. Yes, only 130 students have raised their hand. What about the others? Sleeping? Ready? If you all are ready, raise your hand, guys. I want all of you to raise your hand. So I know that you all know to do the option of raising hand. Come on, guys. If you all are ready, raise your hand. Yes? Okay, great. That's great. Right. Okay, guys. Now let's start, right? So today we are going to start the unit 2. Where first I will teach you all the unit 2 of grade 10 and then we will go back to unit 1 of grade 10. So first I will focus on the unit 2 of grade 10, right? So that is motion in a straight line, right? So look at the heading. So they are talking about a motion and how this is happening in a straight line. So mainly in O-level, we only talk about motion in a straight line. Right? So motion in a straight line. There can be motion without a straight line, right? But in O-level, mainly we focus on motion in a straight line. Right, guys? Now look here, guys. Now say for an example, you take 2 points. Now say you take point number 1. Let me mark it as A. And then say you take point number 2. Let me mark it as B. Right? So now say I want to go from A to B. Right? Now, if I want to go from A to B, I can go through this path. Okay. Or let's take some examples so it will be like, more interesting. So now say for an example, this is your home. Okay. This is your home. Now you want to go from your house to school, right? So this is your school and this is your home. So you want to go from your house to the school. Right? So when I want to go from home to school, now I can take the shortest path, right? The shortest path to go from my home to school. Or if that path is traffic, if there is high traffic in that path, I can take another path which is long, but because there is no traffic, I can go from home to school. Still, if that path is too long, so I can take another path as well. Right? So that means if I take path number 1, this is the total path I have traveled to go from home to school. Am I correct, guys? If I take path number 1, that will be the total path I took to travel from home to school. Am I correct, guys? Yes? Okay. So if I take path number 1, that will be my total path to travel from home to school. Okay. So if I take this path, this will be my total path that I have taken to go from home to school. If I take this path, this will be my total path I have taken to go from home to school, right? So that you call it as distance. Okay. That you call it as what? Distance. So say with me, everyone, don't be silent. Repeat after me. So what is distance? Distance is the total path in which an object travels. So in this situation, you are the object, right? You're going to go from where to where? You're going to go from home to school. So if you take path number 1, that is the path you go from home to school. Path number 2, that is the path you go. Path number 3. So the total path in which an object travels, that you call it as distance. Is the azan going on, guys? Okay. Okay, let's wait 1 minute. Get some water and come. So once the azan is over, we'll continue. Okay? Right. Good. Go have some water and come back. And let me know when the azan is over.
Recording in progress.
Is the azan over? Okay. Okay, I think that's, we can start. Right. Okay, now guys, look here. I'll explain one more time. Everyone look at the board. Now here you have your home. Now you want to go from home to school. So what are you going to do? You can go through the shortest path, right? Shortest path to go from home to school. Okay. But say there is traffic in that path. So you can't go through that. So what will you do? You will take the next path, which is much longer than the path number 2, right? So that is the total path the object has traveled. Or I can take a little shorter path, that is path number 3, the total path the object has traveled. So what is distance? Distance is the total path in which an object travels. So that you call it as distance. Is that clear, guys? Everyone say with me. Make some noise. Everyone say it aloud. Even though I can't hear you, it's fine, right? So don't hesitate. Say with me. So what is distance? The total path in which an object travels. What is distance, guys? One more time. The total path in which the object travels, you call it as distance. Now I'll ask you one question, guys. Everyone answer in the chat. Is my board clear? Is my board clear? My voice clear, guys? Because one student is saying the board is not clear. Is my board clear and the voice is clear, guys? Yes? Okay, great. Guys, I have renamed one as Aasiya Ali. Can you all send your messages there so I can see it properly? Aasiya Ali, don't send your messages to Sateha College. Okay, let me rename again, saying chat here, right? So send your messages to Aasiya Ali. Okay, right. So I'll ask you one question. Can you all say me, okay, can you all say me, what is the distance from your home to school? Everyone, I want everyone's answer. Can you all say me, what is your distance from home to school? Now you have your home and you want to go to school. What is the distance between your home to school? Can you all say me, guys? What is the distance in between your home to school? Come on. Yeah? What is your distance in between home to school? Okay, some people are saying 10 kilometers. Some people are saying 100 meters. Some people are saying 4.4 kilometers, right? Now look here. Now the unit, look at the unit. Some people said in kilometer. Some people said me the answer in meter, right? Some people told me the answer in kilometer. Some people told me the answer in meter, right? So that means, what are you measuring? You're measuring the quantity you're measuring is the length, right? Distance is a length. Distance is a length. Now, can you say me, what are the units that you can use to measure length? Now, can you all say me, now if I want to measure this length, what is the unit I can use to measure length? Come on, guys. You all have to answer me. If not, it's no use of me teaching and you study. Come on, guys. What are the units that I can use to measure length? Very good. Some people are saying millimeter. Some people are saying centimeter, meter, kilometer. Right? So distance is a length. So that means the units that you can use to measure distance is millimeter, centimeter, meter, kilometer. You can use all of this distance, right? Now say for an example, I am having a shirt. Okay, I am having a shirt. Now the length of the shirt I have given in centimeter. Another person has given in kilometer. Or say for an example, we are talking about the distance from home to school. Now my home and another person's home is in the same position, right? I will say it is 3 kilometer. The other person, he will say it is 3,000 meter. 3,000 meter. So now both of us, did we say the same value or did we give some different value? Did we say the same value? If you think logically, are these the same value? Yes. 3 kilometer is equal to 3,000 meter. If you want to change kilometer to meter, that means you have to multiply by 1,000. Okay, the idea is same. But what is different? The unit is different. So because of that, you will get confused, no? You will think, okay, this person is living somewhere very far. Okay, so because of that, in science, you have something called Standard International Unit, SI unit. You call something called Standard International Unit. You call it as what? SI unit. So Standard International Unit means the unit that you use around the world. International. Now, when you say international, is it restricted to Sri Lanka or is it restricted to all around the world? What do you mean by international? Is it to Sri Lanka or all around the world? What do you mean by international? To all around the world, right? So that's why you call it as Standard International Unit. The unit that is used all around the world, right? So the Standard International Unit used to measure distance is meter, right? You can measure it in these units, that's correct. But the SI unit, the Standard International Unit, the unit that you're going to use all around the world, the standard way to say it is in the form of meter, right? So is everyone okay with that? So what is the SI unit? What is the unit that is used to measure distance? The unit that is used to measure distance is meter. Right? So in the exam, remember, you have to give your answer in the form of meter. You can't give it in millimeter, centimeter, or kilometer. You have to give your form in the form of the SI unit. Is that clear, guys? Understood? Everyone understood? Come on, guys. Answer me. Did everyone understand? If you have a doubt at that point itself, clear your doubt, guys. Soon. Yes. Okay, good. Right. Now say me, what is distance? The total path in which an object travels. What is the SI unit? The standard international unit used to measure distance. The standard international unit to measure distance is meter. Right. Guys, now I'll ask you one question. Everyone, answer me please. Out of path number 1, 2, and 3, which one was the shortest? Out of path number 1, 2, and 3, which one is the shortest path? Come on, guys. Everyone answer me. Don't be silent. Make some noise. I want to see your beautiful names. Out of path 1, 2, and 3, which one is the shortest? Very good. Path number 2. The shortest is path number 2. So, the shortest path in between. Now, can you all say me, what was his starting point? Now, he went from home to school. So, he will have a starting point and an ending point. So, in this situation, what is his starting point? Can you all answer me, guys? In this situation, what is his starting point? His starting point is the home. His starting point is the home. What is his ending point? What is his ending point? His ending point is the school, right? So this is the ending point. So now can you all say me, what is the shortest in between his home and school? Which path is the shortest in between his home and school? Path number 2, right? So the shortest path in between the starting point and the ending point, that you give another name, you call it as displacement. Right? You call it as what? Displacement. So what is displacement? The shortest path in between the starting point and the ending point. Right? So everyone say with me, don't be silent, guys. You will feel bored. This is an online class. So we have to have a connection. If we have a connection, only the lesson will be interesting. So y'all say me, guys, what is displacement? Everyone say it aloud. The shortest path in between the starting point and the ending point. So that you call it as displacement, right? So now say me, guys. Now displacement is also now like distance is a length, displacement is also a length. Displacement is also a length. So what will be the standard international unit used to measure displacement? The standard international unit used to measure distance is meter. So what will be the standard international unit used to measure displacement? That also will be meter, right? So what can you say? Distance and displacement, do they have the same unit or do they have different units? Do they have the same SI unit or do they have different SI unit? They have the same unit. Did you get it, guys? Everyone understood? Everyone understood? So what is distance? The total path in which the object travel, you call it as distance. What is displacement? The shortest path in between the starting point and the ending point, you call it as displacement. So both are lengths. So because of that, what is the unit you measure distance and displacement? That is meter. The SI unit that you measure distance and displacement is meter. Got it, guys? Understood? Everything clear until now? Everything clear until now? Come on, guys. Let me know. Hello? Until now, all clear? Yes, very good. Okay, guys. Now listen to me carefully. Now we'll go to the next point. Look here. Now, if you, this is you, right? Imagine you're at home. Okay. Now you're taking path number 1. Imagine the path number 1 is something around 300 meter. Path number 2 is around 100 meter. Path number 3 is around 200 meter. Right? Now say for an example, you're taking path number 1 to go from home to school. Now what is the total path you travel? Now if you have taken path number 1 to go from home to school, what is the total path you travel? Can you all answer me, guys? Everyone, if you all have taken path number 1 to go from home to school, what is the total path you travel? Very good, 300. You took this path now, so that means you traveled the 300 meter. You traveled the 300 meter. right? Now, what is the shortest path in between the home and school? Even though you travel this distance, what is the shortest in between home and school? 100. So your distance will be, the path you travel, the distance will be 300 meter. The displacement, that is the shortest path in between your home and school, that will be equal to how many meter? 100 meter. Did you all get the idea? So distance is 300 meter. The symbol for displacement is simple as. So displacement is 100 meter. Did you all get the idea, guys? Did you all get the idea? Yeah? Okay. Now can you all say me? Now imagine you went from home to school. To go from home to school, you took path number 2. Okay. To go from home to school, you took path number 2. Now what will be your distance? If you have just taken path number 2 to go from home to school, what will be your distance? That is the path you traveled. So what will be your distance? 100. Your distance will be 100. What is the shortest? Have you taken the shortest path or did you take any other path? You took the shortest path. So that means what can you say about your displacement? What can you say about the displacement? That will also be 100 meter. Now what can you come across here? If you travel by using the shortest path, then distance and displacement will be, if you have taken the shortest path to travel, that means the distance and displacement will be equal. Did you get the idea? If you have taken the shortest path to travel from home to school, then the distance and displacement, they will be equal. But if you have taken this path to travel, will the distance and displacement be equal? No. So distance is the total path you traveled. Displacement is the shortest path in between the starting point and ending point. So remember here, this point is very important. If an object is traveling in a straight line, if an object is traveling in a straight line without the change of direction, we'll come to that point later. If an object is traveling in a straight line and the direction is not changing, in that situation, distance will be equal to the displacement. Everyone write this point down, right? What you have to understand, if you have an object and if that object is traveling in a straight line and the direction is not changing, I'll come to this point later. Then remember, distance is equal to displacement. Did you understand? Did you understand? Let me give another example again. Right? Let me give another example again. Right. Now look here, guys. Now imagine you have a point A. Right? A person wants to go from point A to point B. A person wants to go from point A to point B. Now he is taking this path to go from point A to point B, which is a distance of 200 meters. And the shortest path in between A and B is around 50 meters. Right? Now in this scenario, can everyone let me know what will be his distance? What will be his distance? Everyone, answer me, guys. Come on. Everyone answer me. Everyone answer me. Please answer me. Answer me in the chat. Come on, guys. What will be his distance? Yeah, the displacement is given by simple S. Simple S is the symbol for displacement. Okay. Right. Now they're asking you the distance, no dear. So when you're talking about distance, this only you have to go. In which path did he go? What is the path he took? What is the path he took? This path. So the total path in which the object travels. So what is the total path in which the object travels? What is the total path in which the object travels? 200. So that means his displacement is going to be equal to 200 meters. Did you all get it, guys? That is the total path he traveled. No? So the total path he traveled is 200. So that means his distance is equal to how many meters? 200 meters. But What is the shortest? Ma'am, what's the point you said to write? I'll come there later. We'll write it later. What is the shortest? What is the shortest in between A and B? What is the shortest in between A and B? 50. So that means the displacement, remember, the symbol for displacement is simple S. Simple S. So that means his displacement is how much? His displacement is 50 meters. Did you get the idea? Did you get the idea? Yes? Everyone got the idea? Everyone got the idea? Okay, good. Right. Now come here back again, guys. Okay, now the displacement is 50 meters. The distance he traveled is how many meters? The distance he traveled is 200 meters. Right. Now look here, guys. Now there is another person who is going from A to B. Okay. But he didn't take the 200-meter path. He went in this path. Without taking this path, he took the shortest path. Now, so what is the total path he has traveled? Now, the distance is the total path he has traveled. So, if he has taken the shortest path to travel, what is the total path he has traveled, guys? Very good. The total path he has traveled is 50 meters. As well as, is that the shortest? Is that the shortest? The path between A and B? Yes. So what can you say about his displacement? Because he has taken the shortest path, his displacement also will be equal to how many meters? 50 meters. So what can you say? If an object travels in a straight line, now this object is traveling in a curved line. If an object is traveling in a straight line and the direction is not changing, then distance will be equal to displacement. Now, I'll ask you one question. Is distance always equal to displacement? Yes or no? Is distance always equal to displacement? Can you all answer me, guys? Can you say whether this statement is correct or wrong? Is distance always means whatever happens, the distance is equal to displacement? Yes or no? No. Here, distance, was it equal to displacement? Here, distance was 200. Displacement was 50. So, here was the distance equal to the displacement? No. But here, can I say sometimes distance is equal to displacement? Is this statement correct? Sometimes the distance will be equal to displacement. Yes. When? Now, can you all write when? When will the distance be equal to displacement? When? If an object is traveling in a straight line. If an object is traveling in the straight line and the direction is not changing. Okay, so this is the point I said to write it down. So if an object is traveling in a straight line and the direction is not changing, then you can say distance is equal to the displacement. Did you get the idea, guys? Did you all get the idea? Is it okay for now? Okay, good. Now let's see what is this. And the direction is not changing. So let's focus on that. Come, let's focus on the direction. Right. Now come here. Let me take the same example. S is the symbol for displacement. Displacement, if you want to write it in a short way, you can put it as simple S. Okay, you can put it as simple S. Right. Now everyone look at the board. Everyone look at the board. Right. Now let's take the same example. This is your home. You want to go to school. Right. Now the path, you have two paths to go from home to school. If you take this path, it is 300 meters. If you take this path, it is 100 meters. Right. Now say you have started to take this path. Okay. So now you are somewhere around here. Now you are traveling in this particular direction. Right. Now what are the directions? You know, can you all say me what is this direction? What is this direction? Come on, guys. What is this? North, south, east, west. North. This one? East. This one? south. This one, west, right? So now look here, when you're somewhere around here, you are showing this direction. So what will be this direction? What is this direction? North, east. Northeast. So when you're around here, you are showing northeast. When you're around here, now you're moving like this, no? When you're around here, this is the direction. So what is the direction you're showing when you're around here? Come on, guys, answer me. You all should talk with me. Don't be silent. Soon, everyone. Just put E-N-O-W-O-S like that. When you're around here, what is the direction? East. Okay, good. When you're around here, what is the direction now? Southeast. Southeast. Now, what can you say? From point to point, what is happening to the direction? When you are traveling from point to point, can you let me know what is happening to the direction? The direction is changing. So can I ask you now, this is distance, no? The path in which you travel, that is distance. So does distance have one direction? One direction, a particular direction. Is the distance having a particular direction? Yes or no? No. Why? From point to point, the direction is changing. So is the distance having a particular direction? No. Right? So if you have a quantity means like distance, displacement, volume, speed, velocity, pressure, so like that, right? So if you have a quantity which has a magnitude means a value. Now what is the value here? What is the value of the distance? Magnitude means the value, 300. Okay, 300. Magnitude means the value, so the value is 300. So if you have a quantity which has a magnitude but no direction means they don't have a particular direction. They don't have a particular direction. That you call it as scalar quantity, right? So what is scalar quantity, guys? A quantity which has a magnitude but no direction. Right? Okay. Now, when he travels this path, his distance is 300. Can you let me know what is his displacement? What is his displacement? Come on, guys. I'm waiting for your answers. Everyone, come on, please. I want to see your names. Come on, guys. What is his displacement? What is his displacement? Very good. What is his displacement? Now, this is his home. This is his school. Now, what do you mean by displacement? The shortest path in between the starting point. Starting point is his home. Ending point is the school. So, what is the shortest path in between the starting point and ending point? Very good. 100 meter. So, this is his displacement. This is his displacement. Right? Now, look here. Now, if he's traveling through the shortest path, now, when he's here, this is the direction. This is the direction. What is his direction if he takes the shortest path? If he takes the shortest path, what will be his direction? Come on, guys, answer me. If he takes the shortest path, what will be his direction? East. His direction will be east. Here also east. Here also east. So, is his direction changing from point to point? Is his direction changing from point to point? No, right? So if you have a quantity which has a magnitude, it has a magnitude as well as it has a direction, that you call it as the vector quantity. Understood, guys? Look here. Now you have two types of quantity. One is scalar, the other one is vector. Scalar means what? Distance is scalar. Why? It has a magnitude, a value. What is the value? 300 meter. That is the value. But does it have a particular direction, one direction? No. From point to point, the direction is changing. So is that a vector quantity or a scalar quantity? Scalar quantity. A quantity which has a magnitude but not a particular direction. Then what is vector? A quantity which which has a magnitude and a direction. If you have a quantity which has a magnitude as well as a direction. Now, what is the direction of this motion? What is the direction of this motion? East, right? So remember, always the direction, you measure it from the starting point. That is very important. You have to remember, always the direction you measure, you see it from the starting point to the ending point. So what is the direction from the starting point to the ending point? What is the direction, guys? East. So is his direction changing? Is his direction changing? No. So did you all get it, guys? Everyone understood? Okay, guys. The magnitude is not meter. What is meter? Meter is the, what is meter, guys? Meter is the SI unit, the standard international unit, right? The standard international unit is meter. Magnitude means value, right? Like 300, 100, 200, 500, 600, the value, right? So is distance a vector quantity? Now, vector quantity means it should have a magnitude as well as a direction. So displacement is a vector quantity. But is distance a vector quantity? It has a magnitude, but no one direction. From point to point, the direction is changing. So is it a vector quantity? No, it is a scalar quantity. Did you all get the idea, guys? Everyone understood? Everyone understood? Everyone understood? Okay, good. Right. Now everyone look at the board. Everyone look at the board. Right. Now I'll take one point. Say, let me name this point as point A. Let me name this point as point B. Right? We'll take the same example. Now I'm starting from home and I'm going to school. Okay. The path which I'm taking is 200 meter. Right? The shortest path is, say, 80 meter. The shortest path in between A and B is 80. Everyone, please answer me. Everyone, look. So, what will be my distance, the path in which I traveled? Can you all answer me, guys? What will be my distance? That is the path which I have traveled. Come on, guys. Guys, when you all are answering, answer with the unit. Don't answer without the unit. They will put wrong, right? So, what is the path in which I have traveled? Can you all answer me? Very good. The path in which you have traveled is this, that is 200 meters. So your distance is 200. Now distance is a scalar quantity or a vector quantity? Distance is a scalar quantity or a vector quantity? Scalar. So does it have a direction? Does it have one particular direction? No. So you don't have to mention the direction, right? Then what is his displacement? What is his displacement? Come on, guys. Everyone answer me. What will be his displacement? The shortest. What is the shortest value? 80. 80 meter. But look, displacement is a vector quantity. So you have to mention the value as well as this is the magnitude. You have to mention the magnitude as well as you have to mention the direction. Come on, guys. So say with me, 80 meter. What should be your answer? 80 meter. Yes. Come on. Answer me, guys. 80 meter east. 80 meter east. Did you all get the idea? Did you all get the idea? 80 meter towards east. Right. Okay. Next scenario. He started from A, went to B, came back to A. He started from A. He traveled to B and he came back to A, right? Now, can you all say me his distance? What is the total path he traveled? What is the total path he traveled? He went 200, came back 200. So what is the total path he traveled? Come on, guys, please. The total path he traveled. What is the total path he traveled? Okay, some people are saying the wrong answer. So I'll just give you an example. Say now for an example, you are in Galle. Okay, you're going to Colombo. Say that just approximately, let's say the kilometer is 120 kilometer. If you're going from Galle to Colombo and coming back to Galle again, how much will be the distance you traveled? How much will be? If you are going from Galle to Colombo and coming back to Galle, the distance. Now, the distance you say, today I have traveled 90 kilometers. Today I have traveled 200 kilometers. So if you go from Galle to Colombo and come back to Galle, how much did you travel? How much? Total distance you travel. Can you all say me the total distance you have traveled? Very good. 240, right? If you are going 120 kilometers, you're coming back 120. So what will be the total? If you are going 120, coming back 120, the total will be 240 kilometers. 240 kilometers. Now say me the answer. You're starting from A, going to B, 200. Coming back to A, how much? Total distance. Very good, guys. I'm so happy for y'all. Everyone said the correct answer. So that is 400 meter, right? Okay, now everyone, can you all send me in the chat? Everyone, everyone, I'm waiting for 218 answers. Everyone, can you all send me in the chat what is the definition for displacement? Soon, come on. Everyone send me in the chat what is the definition for displacement. Come on, guys. Soon. The definition. Send me the definition. I'm waiting. Okay, up to now, everyone are correct. Guys, don't send your answers to Sateha College. Send it to Aasiya Ali. I have put Aasiya Ali and I have put like chat here. Can you all please send it there? Don't send it to the other one, the co-host. Very good. Up to now, everyone are correct. Good. Come on, guys. Everyone, please make it quick. I have given you time to answer. Type and send. Don't be lazy. Some people are lazy to type. I don't like lazy people in my class. Soon, be active. Type. Okay, guys. Okay, I feel most of you all answered. Okay, look here, guys. I'll ask you. Now, what is the main points you have to remember when mentioning displacement? One is, you have to mention it is the shortest, right? You have to mention it is the shortest. Now, look here. Now, when you take A and B, now if you take 200 and distance between this is 80, out of these two, which one is the shortest? The shortest path to go from A to B. Is it this or the 80? Which one is the shortest? 80, right? The shortest. So you start with that. The shortest path. In between whom and whom? That is also important. You have to mention it is the shortest path in between the starting point. Now here, what is the starting point? You have to mention it is the shortest path in between the starting point. Here, what is the starting point? A. A is the starting point. Which one is the ending point? Ending point. The shortest path in between the starting point and the ending point. Look, now look here, guys. Okay, don't answer. Wait a minute. Everyone don't answer. Wait a minute. Right, look here. You started from A, went to B, came back to A. You started from A, went to B, came back to A. Now, can you say me, what is your starting point? What is your starting point? Yes? A. What is your ending point? Where did you end? You started from A, went to B, came back to A. So your starting point is A, your ending point is, now say example, you started from Gaul, went to Colombo, came back to Gaul. So where did you start? You started in Gaul, and where did your trip end? You started in Gaul, went to Colombo, you came to Gaul. Your trip started at Gaul as well as your trip ended at Gaul, right? So what is your starting point here? A. Ending point is also A. So what is the distance? The distance between the starting point and the ending point. Starting point is also A. Ending point is also A. Do you have a distance in between the starting point and the ending point? No. So the displacement is going to be 0. Did you understand? You started from A. Ending also A. So the shortest path in between the starting point and the ending point. Starting point is also same. Ending point is also same. So what is the shortest path in between the starting point and the ending point? 0. 0. Did you understand? You can mention meter, but as well as do you want to mention the direction? Do you want to mention or the value? There is no magnitude. Magnitude itself 0. So do you want to mention the direction? No. Don't need to mention the direction. Listen again. I'll show you again. Listen here, guys. Now, what is displacement? Displacement is the shortest path in between the starting point and the ending point. Whenever you want to see the displacement, you have to see what is the starting point, and then you have to see what is the ending point. So I started from A, went to B, came back to A. What is my starting point? A. What is my ending point? A. That means that do I have a distance in between the starting point and the ending point? No. So what will be my distance? 0. Understood? Did you all understand? Okay, right. Now if you all have any doubt, you can unmute and ask. Come on, guys. If you all have any doubt, unmute and ask. Give me 1 minute. I'll change the setting. Right. Before you ask doubt, come here. Listen here. These are the things that we have studied. First, we studied what is distance. Distance is the total path in which an object travels. Then we know the standard international unit for distance is meter. Then we study displacement. What is displacement? The shortest path in between the starting point and the ending point. Then we study that distance when you take from point to point, what is happening to the direction? Changing. So
Hello. Hello, teacher.
yeah, something went wrong. Give me 1 minute.
Teacher, it's here.
Okay. Yes. Give me a minute. Something went wrong. Oopsie.
Teacher, it's clear now, teacher.
Yeah. I think something went wrong. I got disconnected. Give me 1 minute, guys. Give me 1 minute. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, guys, wait here. Okay. Give me 1 minute, guys. Sorry, yeah. Okay, right. Okay, is everything okay now? So wait.
Yes.
Yes, give me 1 minute. Okay, so send your answers to Aasiya earlier. Don't send it to Sateha College. Okay. Okay, guys. So what I was saying. Okay, so if you have displacement, displacement has a magnitude, but it does not have it has a magnitude and a direction. So what is the direction? From starting point to ending point. So because of that, what's the name you give for that? Vector quantity. Displacement is a vector quantity, right? And then we studied how to identify the distance and displacement. So are you all clear until here?
Yes, teacher.
Right. If you all
Yes,
have any
teacher.
doubt, can you all ask me now? If you all have any doubt, can you all ask me? Unmute and ask. Come on, guys. Don't be shy, okay? Don't need to be shy. We should ask stupid doubts. People should laugh at us. Then, you know, when people laugh at you, when you ask stupid doubts, that doubt will be remembered for a long time by you. You will never forget it for your exam. Okay. Clear? Any doubts? Come on. Why can't displacement be 160? Because what is the definition for displacement? Displacement is the distance in between the starting point and the ending point. So you have to see which one is the starting point, which one is the ending point, and then only you have to see the gap in between them. Then only you say that is the displacement. Did you get it? So displacement, you always measure it between the starting point and the ending point. First find the starting point, then find the ending point. So the gap in between that will be the displacement. Got it, dear? So what is the difference? What is the difference between distance and displacement? You all help me do it. First, we'll do the similarity in between distance and displacement. What is the similarity in between distance and displacement? What is the similarity?
The unit is same. Distance has
Very good. Both are having the same unit. Both are having the same unit. That is the only similarity, right? What is the difference? This one is a what quantity? Scalar quantity or a vector quantity?
scalar quantity.
Scalar quantity. This one is a
Vector quantity.
vector quantity.
Vector
Then
quantity.
after that, during distance, we always measure the total part. That means we add up all the parts, right? We measure the total part, we add up all parts. But when it is displacement, you always look at the
Some parts.
starting
Some paths.
And ending point.
Ending point.
You always look at the starting point and the ending point. The gap will be the displacement. Did you get the idea?
Yes.
Okay. Then next
Yes.
one, you have to remember one thing. Is distance always equal to displacement?
No.
Only in
only
one
sometimes.
situation it will be equal. What is that? It should travel in a
Straight line.
Straight line and
straight
direction.
line, and the direction should not change.
Change.
Direction is not changing.
Got it, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I want to ask
Yes,
you all
teacher.
something. Now don't unmute. Don't unmute. Answer in the chat, everyone. Or let's do this. Let's do like a game. If you say one, you should raise the hand. If you say no, don't raise the hand. Right. Okay. Look here. Now let's look at time. Let's look at time. Now, when it is 12 o'clock, the arrow of the time will indicate like this, right? When it is 3 o'clock, it will indicate like this. 6 o'clock, like this. 9 o'clock, like this. Okay? I'll just giving you a small idea. Now, can you all let me know? Now, time has a magnitude, a value. If it is like this, 12 o'clock. 12 is the value. 3, 6, 9. It has a magnitude. That's clear, right? Can you let me know whether time is scalar? If you are saying it is scalar, raise your hand. If you are saying it is vector, don't raise the hand. I want to see who is saying what. Come on, guys. If you are saying time is scalar, raise your hand. If you are saying time is vector, don't raise the hand. Come on, guys, please, soon. Okay, has everyone made their decision?
Yes.
Everyone made their decision. Soon, do.
Yes.
Okay, right. So 190,
Yes. Yeah.
121, okay, 122. Okay, it was 122. 122 students are saying time is scalar. That means the remaining, that is 100 or 99. 99 students are saying it's vector. Okay, 99 students are saying it's vector. Congratulations, the people who rose the hand, y'all are correct. Now let's see why y'all are wrong, why these people are wrong. Let's see that. Now when it was 12 o'clock, it indicates north. When it is 3 o'clock, it indicates east. When it is 6 o'clock, it's indicating south, and here west. So does it have one direction? Does it have? No, from point to point, the direction is changing. So because of that, it is a scalar quantity. Got it, guys? So time is scalar. Did everyone understand?
Yes, teacher.
Right.
Yes, miss.
Let me ask you another one. Let me ask you another one. Now say you have a balloon filled with water. Okay? And you have put holes in the balloon. That means what will happen to the water? The water will flow out like this. Why will the water flow out? Because of the pressure, right? Because of the pressure exerted by the water, only the water will flow out. Now, is the pressure vector or scalar? If you are saying vector, raise your hand. If you are saying vector, please raise your hand. Come on, guys. I'm saying the pressure is a vector quantity. Okay. So 65 students are saying vector. Look, here the direction is like this. Here the direction is the opposite. So does it have one direction? Is the pressure acting in one direction? Yes or no?
No.
No. All around.
No.
The direction is all around. So that means, is it vector or scalar?
Scalar.
So the people who did
Scalar.
raise their hand, very good. Congratulations. Right. Next one. Now say you have a box. A push or a pull, you call it as for. Say you're pushing the box. So when you're pushing the box, now say you're pushing the box in this direction. Will this box move in the same direction or will it move in another direction? What is your idea? One or two?
Same
Direction. Same direction.
Same direction. Okay. So now same direction. Is force
Same
vector
direction.
or scalar? If you are saying vector, raise your hand.
Vector quantity.
Is force vector or scalar? If you are vector, raise your hand.
Vector.
Can't raise the hand. Open your mouth are open. Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you are saying vector. Very good. It is vector, right? Because you are pushing in one direction and it's moving in the same direction because of that. So it has a magnitude and a direction. So force is vector. So like that, remember most of the quantities are scalar, like time, pressure, then volume, then density, then mass, okay, mass, then what else? Speed, Okay, speed, distance. So all these are scalar quantities. Vector is mainly force. Then now we have studied displacement. We will study later velocity, acceleration,
Velocity.
tension and weight are type of force. Tension, weight, they are type of force. So these are examples
The
for
acceleration.
Deceleration.
deceleration, acceleration. All these are vector quantity, right? Okay, guys. Now take out your tute, please. Take out your tute. Okay. Now everyone. So this is the tute you would have got, right? Can you all do the first page soon? Do the first page. Okay, before doing the first page, okay, let's mark these definitions for homework, right? Mark these definitions for homework. Let's do the questions, okay? Can you all do question number 4? Not 4. Yeah, 4. Can you all do question number 4 soon? Everyone. Do question number 4. If you all are done with it, raise your hand. If you all are done with question number 4, raise your hand. Soon, guys. Do question number 4. If you are done with it, raise your hand. Others, above questions, do it for homework, okay? Guys, if you all are done, raise your hand. So 48 students have finished. Good. Others, please do it quickly. After like 120 students finish, we'll discuss. Soon, guys, do it quickly. We are waiting for you. Guys, go and have a small break and come. So now it's, what's the time there now? Can someone let me know the time there? Okay, 8:40. Go have your break, small break, only 5 minutes break or 6 minutes break. Be here by 8:20. Don't need to leave the class. Just go have some water, have your dinner and come back. Be here by 8:20, okay? Right, now look. A student takes the path X to move from city A to city B as shown in the diagram. So this is A and this is B. So he is taking the path X to move from A to B. What is his distance? Now, what do you mean by distance? The total path he traveled. So what is the total path he traveled, guys? Can you all answer me? What is the total path he traveled? Very good. That is 50 meter. Very good. That's correct. 50 meters. So if you have written 50 meter, give a correct. Don't forget the unit. You have to write the unit. What is his displacement? Now, can you say me, what is the shortest path in between his starting point and the ending point? What is his shortest path? Yeah, guys? Very good. That's correct. That is 20 meter. Now, mentioning 20 meter, is it enough? Mentioning 20 meter, is it enough? Yes or no? No, because we know displacement is a vector quantity. That means you should have a magnitude and a direction. So what is the direction, guys? Starting point is A. Ending point is B. So what is the direction from A to B? What is the direction from A to B? East. East. Right? East. Right. Next one. If he comes back to city A, so he started from A, he's going to B and he's coming back to A. So now what is his total path? What is the total path he have traveled, guys? Very good. That's correct. 100 meter. Very good. So he started from A, went to B, came back to A. So that means the total path is 100. Right? Do you want to mention a direction for distance, guys? Do you want to mention the direction for distance? No, distance does not have a direction. So you don't have to mention. Yes, it's better to mention the direction. Sometimes they will give you marks for the direction. What is his displacement? Now he started from A. He came back to A. Now the starting point also A. Ending point also A. So what is the distance in between the starting point and the ending point? His starting point is also A. Ending point is also A. So what is the distance between his starting point and ending? Very good. 0. 0. Some people said 40. No, dear. You have, when you are measuring the displacement, you have to see which one is the starting point. Which one is the ending point? So the gap, you have to see the gap. So both are A. So that means the distance between the starting point and the ending point is 0. Did you get the idea? Got it, guys? Understood? Good. Now let's go to the next part. Right. Everyone, are you all ready for the next part? Because now comes the point where you have to use your brain. Right? All this time it was easy. Now you are going to use your brain. Now this is also easy, but you have to think a little. Right? Okay, guys. Now look here. Now let me take the point A. Now say, for an example, you have a person who is going from point A to point B, which is at a gap. The gap in between point A and point B is 80 meters. The gap in between point A and point B is 80. Now everyone should answer. I want every one of you to answer. I don't want you to be silent. Come on, guys. I'll give you all time. So if he's going from A to B, what will be his distance? Can you all answer me? If he's going from A to B, what will be his distance? Now, starting from A, he's going to B. So if he's going from A to B, what will be his distance, guys? Very good. 80 meters. 80 meters. What will be his displacement? Now, he's traveling in a straight path and without the direction changing. So what will be his displacement? Now he's traveling in a straight path. He's going starting from A, going to B, right? Where is the starting point? A is the starting point. Ending point is B. So what is the gap in between the starting point and ending point? 80 meters. What is the direction? Direction. What is the direction, guys? 80 meters. Come on, answer me. What is the direction? Just put A-N-S-E-W-O-N. What is the direction? East. East. The direction is east. 80 meters east. Is everyone okay with this? Is everyone okay with this? Come on, guys. Answer me. Are you all okay with this point until now? Good. Right. Now let's go to then. Then he continues like that to a point C. He started from A, came to B. Now he's continuing until he goes to C. Right? The gap in between B and C is 40 meters. The gap in between B and C is how many meters? 40 meters. Right. Now can you say me the distance, the total path he had traveled? What is the total path he had traveled? Come on, guys. I want every one of you to answer. I'll give you all some time. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 typing. Type it soon. What is the total path he traveled? He started from A, went to B and continued to C. So here from A to C, he's coming from A to C. So now what is his distance, the total path he have traveled? Very good. That's correct. Good. 120 meters. What will be his displacement, guys? Can you all answer me? Guys, the azan is going on here. We'll wait another 2 seconds and start. Okay, 2 minutes, sorry. Okay, guys, I'll explain one more time because some people are saying they didn't understand. Look here, guys. Now, this person started from A. Okay. He is going to B. Started from here, going to B. Okay. So, what is the distance he traveled? Distance means the path he took, the magnitude of the path he took, the total path he traveled. So, the total path he traveled is 80 meters. Okay. Then, what is displacement? How do you measure the displacement? You see the starting point. You see the ending point. So starting point was A, ending point was B. So the shortest path in between A and B is how much? 80 meters. So displacement is also 80 meters. But the difference is you have to mention the direction. So starting point to ending point, this is the direction. So that means that is east. Okay. Then displacement. Now he's continuing to C. So starting point is A. Ending point is C. So what is the total path he took? He continued until he went to C. So what is the total path he took? The total path, 80 plus 40. So the total path he took is 120 meter. 120 meter. Did everyone get it until there? Did everyone get it until there? Good. Right. Now I asked you to find the displacement. So now what should you do? You should think which one is the starting point? Which one is the ending point? So starting point is A, ending point is B, C. So what is the total path in between A and C? The shortest path in between A and C. Same, 120 meter. And what is the direction? Send your messages to Aasiya Ali, not to Sateha College. Guys, send your messages to Aasiya Ali. I'm saying this several times. Aasiya Ali, okay? Not to Sateha College, not to the one which I'm talking from. I have joined through my laptop, so I can see your messages easily, right? Yes, 120 meter east. 120 meter east. Did you all get the idea? Did you all get the idea? Everyone got the idea? Good. Right. Now look here, guys. Now look here. Now what happened to the displacement? Did the displacement increase? Did the displacement remain the same? Or did the displacement decrease? What happened to the displacement from the point from here to here? This situation to this situation. What happened to the displacement? Here 80, here 120. So when you are moving from A to B, then B to C, what has happened to the displacement? The displacement has increased. Now here it was 80. Now the displacement is 120. So when going from here to here, when going in this motion, the displacement has increased. So remember, guys, this is a point you all have to write it down. If the displacement increases, that means that object is going forward. That object is moving forward. Did you all understand? Now from here to here, what happened to the displacement? It increased. So that means what can you see? This object is moving forward. So if the displacement increases, what do you have to understand? Now whenever they say the initial displacement is 20, again the displacement is becoming 30, then it is becoming 50. Now what can you say about this motion? What can you say about this motion? Is this object at rest, or moving forward, or coming back? What can you say about this motion? This person is moving forward. So remember, in any situation, if the displacement is increasing, that means that object is moving forward. Did you get the idea, guys? Did you get the idea? Yeah? Good. Right. Now look here, guys. Now look here. Now let's talk about the third situation. Right? Third situation. Now say you are coming to point C and you're staying at C for another. Now say this motion was in 5 seconds. Okay. Now when you come from here to here, it became 10 seconds. You took another 5 seconds. So that means the total time was 10. Now he say this person is staying at C for another 5 seconds. Staying at C. He's stopping at C for another 5 seconds. Now, what is the total time in the third situation? What is the total time in the third situation? Can you all answer me? Total time. This is 10. To come here, it is 10. He's staying at C for another 5. Come on, guys. Here, until you come here, it is 10. He's staying at C for another 5 seconds. So now, what is the total time? 15. Total time is 15. 10 plus 5 is 50. Right. Now, what will be his distance? What will be his distance? Now, he came from A to B to C. He's staying at C. So, he started from here. So, what is the total path he have traveled? What is the total path he have traveled, guys? Answer me. He started from A, came to B, came to C. So, this one. So, what is the total path he traveled? 120. Very good. 120. Now, what is the displacement? Now, he started from A. So, starting point is A. Now, still he's at C. The ending point is at C. So, what is his displacement, guys? What is his displacement? Come on, answer me. Some people are remaining silent. I don't like the silent people. Answer, guys. What is his displacement? Very good. 120 meter east. 120 meter east. He's still at C, no? Starting point is A. Ending point is C. So that means it's 120 meter east. Still he's there. Now what happened to the displacement from here to here? From the second situation to the third situation, what happened to the displacement? Has it increased? Has it remained the same? Or has it decreased? It has increased, remained the same, or decreased? Remained the same. The displacement has remained the same. So remember, if the displacement remains the same, that means the object is at rest. That object is not moving. The object is at rest. That object is not moving. I'll explain one more time. Look here, guys. Let's come back. Some people are asking me to explain again. Let's come back. I'm just going step by step. So you also should come step by step with me. Right. Look here. You had a point A. I'll do another question so that it will be like a practice. You're going to B. You're going from A to E, which is at a distance of, say, 40 meters. The gap in between A and B is 40 meters. Now, can you all say me what is the distance? The distance traveled from A to B. Can you all say me what is the distance he traveled from A to B? Come on, guys. Everyone answer me. What is the distance he traveled from A to B? Very good. 40 meters. Now, say me the displacement. So, you have to think what is the starting point? What is the ending point? Starting point is A. Ending point is B. So, what is the magnitude? What is the displacement? What is the displacement, guys? Very good. 40 meter displacement has a direction. So, what is the value? What is the direction? East. 40 meter east. Right? Then he is going to C. Continuing to C. From A to B, then B to C. He's continuing to C. And the gap in between B and C is, the time taken here is 5 seconds. So, the time is 5. And he's going to C in another 5 seconds. And the gap is 60 meters. The gap in between B and C is 60 meters. Now, can you say me the distance, the total distance he have traveled? What is the total distance he have traveled? Come on, guys, answer me. What is the total distance he have traveled? Very good. 100 meters. 100 meters. What is his displacement? Starting point is A. Ending point is C. So, what will be his displacement, guys? What is the total path? What is the shortest path in between the starting point and the ending point? Starting point is A, ending point is B. So, what is the shortest path in between the starting point and ending point? Very good. 100 meters east. What is the total time he took? Here 5, here 5. So, what is the total time he took? 10 seconds. The total time he took is 10 seconds. Did everyone understand until here? Did everyone understand until here? Right. So now what has happened to the displacement from situation 1 to situation 2? What has happened to the displacement? The displacement has, what has happened to the displacement from situation 1 to 2? Has increased. So what you have to write it down. If the displacement increases, that means that object is moving. If the displacement increases, that means that object is moving forward. If the displacement increases, that means that object is moving forward. Did you all get the idea? He's moving front. He's going front. That's why the displacement is increasing. Right? Then he's staying at C for another 5 seconds. He's staying at C. He's remaining at C for another 5 seconds. So now let's take that as the third situation. Now what is the total time? What is the total time? 5, 5, another 5, 15. Now what is his distance? Starting point is A, ending point is C. So the total path he have traveled. So what is the total path he have traveled? What is the total path he have traveled? Very good, 100. And what is the shortest path in between the starting point and ending point? Starting point is A, ending point is C. So what is the shortest path? Still 100 meter east. From A to C is 100, right? Now what happened to the displacement? Look at the displacement. What has happened to the displacement? Has it increased? Has it decreased? Or has it remained the same? What has happened to the displacement? 100, 100. Remain the same. So what can you say? If the displacement remain the same, that means that object is at rest. He is not moving. If the displacement is remaining the same, remember that object is not moving, that object is at rest. Did you get the idea, guys? Did you get the idea? Everyone got the idea? Direction is a must. Yes. Direction is a must. Yes. Okay, right. Fourth situation. Then what he's doing is he's coming back to B. He started from A, went to B, went to C, and he's now coming back to B. Okay, he's coming back to B. Okay, he's taking another 5 seconds to come back to B. A to B, B to C, coming back to B. He takes another 5 seconds to come back to B. To come back to B, he's taking another 5 seconds. Now, what is the total time he has taken? What is the total time he has taken? 15 seconds, another 5 seconds means 20 seconds. Then say me, what is the total distance he traveled? A to B to C to B. Say me, what is the total distance he traveled? Soon, guys. I'm waiting for your answers. Can you all say me, what is the total distance he traveled? What is the total distance he traveled? Come on, guys. A to B to C to B. 40, 60, 60. Total distance he have traveled. 160. 160. What is the displacement? Now, when you are mentioning the displacement, you have to check what is the starting point. What is the ending point? Now, can you all say me what is the starting point? What is the starting point, guys? He started from A. He started from A, came to B, came to C. Now he's at B. What is his ending point? What is his ending point? B. Now can you all say me, what is the displacement between A and B? What is the displacement between A and B? 40 meter. 40 meter. Did everyone get the idea? Always when you are mentioning the displacement, you see, always when you are mentioning the displacement, you see which one is the starting point, which one is the ending point. Starting point is A, ending point is B. So 40, right? Then the direction, I told you, when you are mentioning the direction in displacement, you always mention it from the starting point to ending point. Now, some people make this mistake. Now, this person is moving like this, no? So they say west. Wrong. You have to see which one is the starting point, A. Which one is the ending point, B. So what is the direction from A to B? So it will still remain at east. Did you get the idea? Always when you are mentioning the direction, you always mention from the starting point to the ending point. So still starting to ending is east. Now what happened to the displacement? What has happened to the displacement? Can you all answer me, guys? Abdullah, I will explain you again. Wait a minute. First, I'll finish this and I'll explain again. What has happened to the displacement? The displacement has decreased. So why did the displacement decrease? Now, what is the change that occurred? Is he moving forward or is he coming back? Why did the displacement decrease? Now, he has moved forward or he's moving back? Moving back. So remember, if the displacement decreases, that means the object is moving backward. If the displacement decreases, what does that mean? That object is moving backward. Okay? Got the idea, guys? Got the idea, guys? Okay, I'll explain again. Now, some people are saying they didn't understand how this became 40. Look here, guys. Now, when you are mentioning the displacement, you always see which one is the starting point, which one is the ending point. Now, he started from A, went to B, came to C, came back to B. Okay? So, can you all say me, guys, what is his starting point? What is his starting point for this whole motion? For this whole motion, what is his starting point? Yes? Come on, guys. Answer me. What is his starting point for this whole motion? A. What is his ending point? Where did he end? What is his ending point? B. So what is the gap in between A and B? Displacement is the distance in between the starting point and ending point. So what is the gap in between A and B? 40. Right? And when you are mentioning the direction, you always mention the direction in between, in the direction of the starting point to ending point. A is starting point, ending point is B. So what is the direction in between A and B? East. East. So here the displacement has decreased. So if the displacement decreases, that means that object is moving backward. Did you all get it now? If the displacement decreases, that means that object is moving backward. Did you all get it now, guys? If you all have any doubt, unmute and ask. If you all have any doubt, unmute and ask. Come on, guys. Miss, why can't we take C as the ending point? No, you always should take the whole motion. You always should take the whole motion from the starting until the ending. You can't cut in betweens. Okay? Okay, guys. Right. Now let's look here. Now say imagine he's coming back to A. He's starting from A, going to B, going to C, going to B, coming back B again. Now he's coming back to A. Okay. I wanted to show you this. Now I explained you, right? If an object is moving in a straight line and in one direction, then only the distance and displacement is? Distance and displacement is? Equal.
Same.
Look. Here, the distance and displacement is equal. But here, is the distance and displacement equal?
No.
Why? Because in this situation, is the object moving forward or moving backward?
Backward.
So remember, if the object is moving in a straight line and in one direction, then only the distance and displacement will be equal. Got it?
Miss,
Hmm?
I have a doubt. Can I ask it now?
Yeah.
When you travel A to B, it's 40 and it's C, so it's 100 meters.
Hmm.
And when you're moving back, it's for you should see the starting point and the ending point. But when it comes to, why don't you consider it as 5 seconds?
I didn't get your doubt.
No, miss. When finding displacement,
Hmm.
we should consider the starting point and ending point.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the time, the seconds,
Yeah.
it is 20 seconds, right? The answer.
Yeah.
So why did we get 20 seconds there, miss? Because we are
From
considering
A to B, because from A to B is 5 seconds. From B to C, 5 seconds. He stayed at C for another 5 seconds. What's the total?
it's 10.
10,
Also,
5,
no,
5,
it's 15. It's 15.
15.
15. He's coming back to the another 5 seconds. Now what's the total?
Okay, miss. 20
I think
seconds.
you missed the staying time.
Okay, miss.
Okay.
Thank you, miss.
Okay, guys. Now look here. Now say he's coming back to A. He's coming back to A. Now what is the total time? Now again say he took another 5 seconds to come
25.
back to A. So now what's the total time?
25.
5 seconds.
25. The total time is 25.
25.
What is the distance? The total path he traveled. No, don't unmute and answer. Answer in the chat, okay? So he started from A, went to C, came back to A. So what is the total path he have traveled? Soon, guys, answer in the chat. I want every one of you to answer. Come on, come on. What is the total path he have traveled? Total path, the total distance from here to here to here, the total. What is the total path he have traveled? 200. 200 meters. This is the distance, the total. 40, 60, 60 plus 40, 200. What is the displacement? Now, to mention the displacement, you have to see what is the starting point. You have to see what is the ending point. Starting point is A. Ending point is also A. So what is the displacement between the starting point and the ending point?
0.
0. So now what can you say? If the displacement becomes 0 again, what do you understand from that? The object has returned back to the...
It remains rest.
Not remain rest.
Starting
The
point.
object has returned back to the
Initial point.
Initial point.
The starting point. So look here, because he came back to A only, the displacement became 0. So if the displacement becomes 0 again, that means that object has returned back to the starting point. Did you get the idea?
Yes, teacher.
Everyone?
Can you please say it again, Miss?
Okay, so what are the, wait a minute, I'll explain another question again, but let's write the points that you all have to remember. So these are the MCQ points they ask you every time. If the displacement increases, the object is
Moving forward.
moving forward. That is the first point you have to write. If the displacement remains the same, the object is at
Rest.
rest. If the displacement is decreasing, the object is moving
Backwards.
backward. If the displacement becomes 0 again, that means the object has returned back to the
Starting point.
Starting point.
Got it, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's do another questions together. Don't answer in the mic. Huh? Wait, I'll mute you. Don't answer in the mic, answer in the chat.
Teacher, when will the class finish?
The class will finish at 9:30. Right. Everyone answer in the chat. Guys, don't send your messages to Sateha College, the one which I'm talking. Send it to Aasiya. There only I'm seeing your messages, right? Okay, guys. Say we'll take a point A. A person going from point A to point B. Soon you all have to answer. Huh? The gap in between these two is 60 meters. What is the distance? Soon. What is the distance? Everyone, answer me soon. What is the distance, guys? Very good. 60 meters. What is the displacement? Starting point A, ending point B. So the shortest path in between A and B, what is it? 60 meters east. Right? The starting point is A, ending point is B. The shortest path in between A and B is 60 meters east. Right? So now say the time taken is, 5 seconds. Okay? He's going to see another 5 seconds. Now what will be the total time? He's going to see another 5 seconds. So what will be the total time? 10 seconds. So now say this gap is 60 meters, another 60. So what is the total path he have traveled? Started from A, came to B, came to C. So what is the total path he have traveled? Very good, 120 meters. So what is the displacement? The shortest path in between the starting and the ending. This is the starting point. This is the ending point. So what is the shortest path in between the starting and the ending? 120 meters east. So now what has happened here? The displacement has, from here to here, what has happened to the displacement? The displacement has increased. So if the displacement has increased, what does that mean? If the displacement has increased, what does that mean? He's moving forward. Very good. He's moving forward. He's staying at C for another 5 seconds. Now, what is the total time now? What is the total time now? 15. So, what is his distance? The total path he traveled from A to C. So, the total path he traveled is? The total path he traveled is still 120 meters. The displacement, the shortest path in between the starting point and the ending point, still 120 meters east. Now, what has happened from here to here? Has the displacement changed or is it remaining the same? It's remaining the same. So, if the displacement remains the same, what should you understand? That object is at? If the displacement remains the same, you have to understand that object is at rest. He's coming back to B. Say another 5 seconds. Now, what is the total time? To come back to B, he's taking another 5 seconds. So now what's the total time? 20, right? So what is his distance? The total path he traveled. A to B, B to C, C to B. So what is the total path he traveled? Soon guys, answer me. What is the total path he traveled? Come on. What is the total path he traveled? Very good. Very good. That's correct. 60, 60, 120. 120 plus 60 is how much? 180. Now what is his displacement? Look at the starting point, ending point. Starting point is A, ending point is B. So what is the displacement? What is the displacement, guys? Very good. 60 meter. What is the direction? Starting point is A, ending point is B. So what is the direction? East. So from here to here, what has happened to the displacement? From here to here, what has happened to the displacement? The displacement has decreased. So if the displacement decreases, what do you understand? If the displacement decreases, you have to understand that it is moving backward. It's moving backward, right? Then again, coming to A in another 5 seconds. So what's the total time now? It's coming back to A in another 5 seconds. So what is the total time? Why did I put 60? Starting point is A. He was at B, no? Starting point is A. Ending point is B. So what is the gap in between A and B? 60. That's why 60. Okay? So the total time is 25 seconds if he take another 5 seconds to come back to A. So what is the total distance he traveled? From here to here, back to here. 60, 120, 180, 240. 240. So what is the displacement? Starting point is A. Ending point is B. Starting point is A. Starting point is also same. Ending point is also same. So what will be his displacement? 0. Did you all understand? Everyone got it? Any doubts, guys? Any doubts, you can unmute and ask. Any doubt? No. Clear? 100%?
Yes.
Okay, guys. So before we go to do the question, let me introduce about the class for a bit. Okay? Before we go to
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, dear.
When it comes to the same place, it is 0, right? Then what will be the direction for the displacement?
If it is 0, do you want to mention a direction?
Okay.
If it is 0, do you want to mention a direction? No. Okay? Give me 1 minute.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, let's see. Guys, give me 1 minute. Okay. Okay, let me introduce about the class. Okay, guys, look here. Okay, so now this is the 2023 online science class for online class, right? Timetable. So now you all must be from the O-level batch, 2023 O-level batch or 2024 O-level batch. So that means 2024 O-level batch means this year only you will be promoted to grade 10. That means from January you are grade 10. That is 2024 O-level batch. If you are 2023 O-level batch, that means already last year you are in grade 10. So this is your end of grade 10. So that part. Okay. So I have started a grade 10 class for this 2023 O-level batch on July. So that's going on as usual. So in that class, we are doing unit 9. We have finished unit 9. So it will be unit 11 of grade 10. That only we are doing in this class. So there is a new batch which I am going to start from January. Okay, there is a new batch which I'm going to start from January. Okay, so the class will happen this particular time, the same time on Thursday, 7 to 9:30 p.m. So if you all are interested to join the class, what you all can do is, you all can leave the message to this phone number, that is 077 2345 597. Right? If you all are interested to join the class, leave a message to this number. They will send you this timetable as well as the fee structure. So the phone number will be 077. Okay, 077 2345 597. Right? 077 2345 597. That is my number. Okay, you can leave a message to that number. I will give you all the details, right? So if you all are from 2022 or 2023 O-level batch, so that is the grade 11 class. So the grade 11 class, we have a grade 11 class which class started in July. So that is in that class we are doing the unit 6 of grade 11. A new batch I will be starting from January. The time is Tuesday 7 to 9:30. There will be a new batch starting from January. So if you all are interested to join that, you can join. Okay, right. So then I want to talk about another thing, right? Give me 1 minute. Right. Okay, the revision class. Now there is a revision class which is going to take place, right? So in the revision class, it's like a quick recap of all the lesson, like a fast track program, a quick recap. So if you are 2022 or 2023 O-level batch, you can join the revision class, right? So how the revision class is going to happen is, now this revision class is going to start from January. So grade 11 will be on Sundays 2 to 4:30. Grade 10 will be on Friday 7 to 9:30. So what I will do is, in this class, we will have a quick revision of all the lessons, right? The important lessons that is going to come to your O-level. Mainly all the important points that you need for your O-level, that will be discussed in the revision class. Okay. So, and we will have some extra class time, because this time is not enough for me to discuss the questions, as well as we have to do the past paper, support seminar questions, everything. This time is not enough for me to discuss those. So every month you will have some extra classes to discuss the support seminar paper, right? So that is about the revision class. Okay. Right, then let's go to the fee structure. I just want to discuss about the fee structure. So if you're grade 10, the monthly fees will be 1,400, right? So there is 2.5 hour class every week and 4 classes. So the monthly fees will be 1,400. If you're a grade 11 student, the monthly fees would be 1,500. Okay, and then if you're joining any extra classes, now say for an example, you're joining the grade 10 theory class as well as you're joining the grade 10 revision class. So that means addition to this, you have to just pay a 500 rupees, right? So for each additional class, you have to pay 500 rupees. Okay, and if you are joining for more than 4 classes, some people, they want to finish the syllabus soon, they join for more, then more than 4 other classes will be free, right? So if you're joining for grade 11 revision, the grade 10 revision is free. So this will be the fee structure for 2023, the year 2023. Is that clear, guys? Is that clear? Any doubts you want to ask about the fee structure and the class time? The timetable, you can, if you leave a message for this number, you can get the timetable through that, right? You can get the timetable through that if you leave a message for this number. So it's like this. Now say you're joining. Sorry?
Every week, same time?
Every week, same time. Okay, so 0772345 597. If you leave a message to this number, I can send you all the details that you want to know about the class. Okay, guys. And the other thing I want to say you is, I want to show you how the class is going to take place, right? So mainly you will have a tute, right? Now this year, what I have done is I'm going to make all the tutes as a booklet, right? All the tutes, all the questions, because some people, when you're mainly in an online class, you have to have the tute with you. Then only you can write the answers, you can do everything what you want. So what I have planned this year is I'm going to make all the grade 10 for all units. I'm going to make it as a book, right? So where you can write on the same book. So that is the only book that you need. Okay, so I'm going to do it as a tute, and you can purchase the tute, the grade 10 tute, grade 11 tute separately. So it will be available from this January, first week of January. So you can purchase that, right? So mainly in my class, we will be focusing on 3 booklets, right? So for each grade, you will be focusing on 3 booklets, right? So when you say grade 10, we will have the model questions, right? The model question, the tute on the model, that is the model questions. There will be 1 book. Second book is the past paper book. Now the main question where the students ask me is, Miss, we can't do the past paper book. Why? Because there are so many units that we have not studied until now. So that is the main thing the students say. So for that purpose, what I have done is I have divided the past paper question in the form of unit wise for each unit. Now, if you are done with studying unit 1, you can do all the past paper questions under unit 1. If you all have finished doing unit 2, you can do all the past paper questions under unit 2. So all the MCQs, the structure, the essay, I have divided in the form of unit wise, and you have a past paper booklet. Then finally, you have a short note booklet. This booklet is the one that you will be studying before you go for the exam. Okay, before you go for the exam, you will be studying this booklet. So in this booklet, I have mentioned the important parts you need for your exam. So at the end of the exam, like tomorrow is exam, then you have to revise this booklet before you go. All the important parts are included in this booklet. So same like that, for grade 11 also, you will have 3 booklets, that is the model questions, and the model question is prepared by me. Okay, the book will be published by me, and you will have the short note booklet as well as the past paper. So if you are able, like if you take a unit and if you can do the model questions, and if you can do all the past paper questions under that, and you have the short notebook, I think that is more than enough for you to get an A, right? So that is the plan. So if you all want to join my class, just leave a message to this number and I will let you know the details. Okay. So yeah, so that's it. Any doubts? For this batch, the syllabus, now if I am starting in January, the syllabus will be ended in December. Right? January, the syllabus will end in December. So for the batch which I started before, I started in July. So the syllabus will end in June, exactly 1 year. In 1 year, the syllabus will finish. Okay? Okay, guys. Right. Okay, can you all do question number 5 now? Please do question number 5. Here I have given a box. So in the box, make sure to draw the diagram. Right? Draw the diagram and answer the questions. Okay? Soon, guys. Do it. Yeah, it's your wish, Hajara. It's your wish. Right, guys. Do question number 5 now. Soon. It's not model paper book, okay? It's like this tute without giving it as one tute. It's like, now I'm asking you, if I give you 1 tute, taking a printout, and again another tute, which one is easy? If I make it as a booklet for you or making it as tute, which one is easy?
Booklet.
Booklet. So that's why I thought of making it as a booklet, right? So this one is a sample. This is the unit 2 of the tute. So unit 2 tute is this. So every year, so what I thought is to combine all the unit tudes together and bind it together. So remember, when you are purchasing it, you will get it for the cost. Okay, there is no profit from that for me. I will give you for the cost of what I am printing. You will get it for the cost. And there is an offer for people who are joining the class from January. I think I will give that offer where I will give the question book, that is the tute, 50% off. Gift from me, 50% off for the tute. So that offer will be going on. I'll let you know the details soon. Okay, still I didn't get the quotation for the expense for the printing cost. So once I get it, I will give you 50% off if you join my class from January. Yes, dear.
Miss, so totally 6 books, grade 10 and 11.
Yes. Paper class is the revision class, Samha. The revision class is the paper class. So revision class is where I give a quick revision. Now in other classes, when you say paper class, they don't give a quick revision on the particular unit. So I have thought to give a quick revision on that particular unit, and then we'll do the past paper questions. All the past paper questions, we'll discuss the answers. Addition to that, we will be doing the support seminar paper questions. So that will be more than enough for you to get an A. Support seminar questions are the questions that it's like model questions released by the government before each year O level.
Miss, before it was 2 classes together, we have to pay 1,500. Now from next year, it's like grade 10, 1,400 separately, and grade 11, 1,500 separately.
No, dear. Now, if you are joining for grade 11, and if you want to join an extra class, you have to pay 500 extra. That's it. Same like before.
Okay. But only 2,000 we should pay.
Only 2,000. You have to pay only 2,000 if you are joining for 2 classes.
Miss, I was paying 1,500 and I joined grade 10 and 11.
Yeah, that option is not there from this year. I didn't increase the payment for this year. So I have not given that option this year where you can get 2 classes for 1,500. So from this year, it will be 1,500. And if you join any extra class, it will be 500 extra. But if you are joining the grade 10 and 11 revision, both of them will be 1,500. Addition to that, if you are joining for another class, it will be 500 extra. Got it? Do question number 5, dear. Do question number 5.
Miss, can I ask a doubt?
Yes.
If I'm joining grade 11 and I'm paying 1,500 and I wanted to join grade 10 as well, so I should pay 500 extra.
Yes.
Okay. Not the 1,400 for grade 10 fee.
No. Only 500 extra. So total fees for you will be 2,000.
Okay. For revision, 2,500. Another 500.
Yeah, if you are joining for another revision, say you are joining for grade 10 revision, so 2,500.
Okay, Miss. Got it. Thank you.
Welcome. I shall leave me a message in WhatsApp. I will let you know. Okay, guys, please do this question soon so we can discuss it. Have you all done this first part? Everyone done until D? Please draw the diagram here and do. Himayat, what was your message? I didn't see your message, dear. Can you repeat your message? I will reply to you now. If I join grade 11 theory and revision, I should pay rupees 2,000 and yes, this one, I don't know, you have mentioned as dot. Yes, what you are saying is correct. If I join grade 11 theory and revision class, I should pay rupees 2,000 and grade 10 revision is free. Yes. Miss, if I send your messages to this one, okay, I will reply to that. Miss, if I join grade 10 theory class and revision class, how much should I pay? Is it 2,000? Yes. Give me what is your doubt, ma'am. You said you will send the recording of unit 16, but you didn't send, still send. Which unit 16? It's in the group, dear. If you are in the group, the recordings will be in the group.
Miss, can you scroll down?
Okay. Okay, wait. Miss, I'm already joining for grade 10 and 11, old and new batch. Should I pay for revision? If you are joining for grade 11 and grade 10 and 11, old and new batch. Both old and new? No. If you are joining for more than 4 classes, you don't have to pay. The maximum is 4 classes. Teacher, as I'm already in the July batch, I paid the fees on 12th. No. Hajara, if you want to change, say the management, they will change it for you. Okay. Okay, Himayat, I will look to it. Himayat, you are joining from EduZone. Am I correct? Himayat, you are joining from EduZone, right? Then it's in the website, dear. All the recording is in the website. You go to Zoom recording. When you click on Zoom recording, all the recordings for the class will be there. Okay? Passwords. Okay, I'll send you the passwords. Miss, I want to join for grade 11 theory and revision. So 2,000. Only 2,000. Yes, grade 10 revision will I start from unit 1. I have a revision plan. So I will show you all the revision plan. How I start. Okay. I won't go from one unit to the other. I will show you. Guys, if you all have anything related to the fees, doubt, leave me a message in WhatsApp. Okay. Okay, guys, shall we discuss this question? Are you all done with this question? Can we discuss this? Guys, the fees.
Yeah, ma'am.
Guys, the fees thing, if you have any doubt, please message me in WhatsApp. Okay. So that I will reply to all. Okay, guys. Now let's look at this one. Everyone look at the board. Everyone look at the board. Okay. Right. A boy travels from home to a shop. So mark a point and mark it as home. And he's going from home to a shop. Mark another point and mark it as the shop. In a straight line, which is at a distance of 20 meters towards east. So they are saying this gap is 20 meters. This gap is 20 meters. Right? Next one. What is his distance? What is his distance, guys?
20 meters.
20 meters. Right. What is his displacement? The shortest path in between the starting point and ending point.
20 meters
Towards east.
Very good. 20 meters east. Right? 20 meters. Right? 20 meters east. Right? Okay. Is everyone okay with these
20
two answers?
meters east.
Yes. Is everyone okay with this answer?
Yes, miss.
Okay, good. Then he moves continuously to school, which is at a distance of 30 meters from shop towards east. So now he's going to school. Now the school is how many meters from the shop? 30 meters from the shop. Right? 30 meters from the shop. What would be his distance? So what is the total path we have traveled from home?
50 meters.
Very good. 50 meters. So what is his starting point? Home. What is his ending point? Shop. So what is the displacement?
50 meters.
50 meters. And what is the direction?
East.
Very good. It's 50 meters and the direction is east. He stays for 10 seconds at the school. Now he's staying for 10 seconds. He's not moving. He's staying at the school itself for another 10 seconds. What would be his distance? So if he's staying without moving, will his distance and displacement change?
No. Same?
No. It will remain the same. So distance
50
will be
meters
50
still.
meter and displacement also will be 50 meters east. Got it, guys?
Yes, miss.
Right. Next question. If he returns from school to shop again, now he's coming back. Wait a minute, guys.
60 minutes. Yeah, miss.
Okay, okay. Wait, I have to erase this. Okay, fine. Right. If he returns from school to shop again, now he's coming back to the shop again, right? Let me see the diagram. So the diagram, he's coming back to shop again. So he's going to the school and now he's coming back to the shop again. Now the starting point is his home, ending point is the shop. If he returns, if he returns from school to shop again, what would be his distance? Now, what is the total path he traveled?
80 meters.
Very good. 20, 30, 30, total 80. Very good. 80. Now, what is the starting point? The starting point is his home. Ending point is the shop. So, what is the distance between the starting point and ending point?
20 meters.
20 meters. So, what is the direction?
East.
East. The direction is east. If he returns back home, now look here, he's coming back home. So he went 20, 50, 30, 30, 20. So what is the total path he traveled?
100 meters.
100 meters. Now that's correct. His starting point is home, ending point is also home. So what will be his displacement? 0. Right? His displacement will be 0 meter. Did you get it, guys?
Yes.
Everyone got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Okay, now come to the last question. Draw the displacement versus time graph for the above motion. If the time taken to go from home to school is 20 seconds and the time taken to go from school to home is also 20 seconds. Now he's going from home to school. Now, what is the displacement when he went from home to school? Initially, when he's at home, that is the starting point. So, what will be the displacement at the starting point when he's at home initially? 0. So, when the time is 0, initially when the time is 0, the displacement also will be equal to how much?
0.
0. When the time is 0, the displacement also will be equal to 0. Right? And then he's going to school, which is at a displacement of how much? 50 meters. So they are saying when the displacement is 50 meters, he takes 20 seconds. So what is the time now?
20 seconds.
20 seconds. Then at the school, he's staying for how many seconds? At the school, he's staying for how many seconds? Another 10 seconds. Now what is the total time?
30 seconds.
50. 20. He's staying at school for another 10 seconds. So what is the total time?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. So when he's staying at school, will his displacement change?
No, at rest.
No. If he's at rest, the displacement will be the same. So that will be how many meters? 50 meters.
50 meters.
Then he's coming back home. To come back home, he's taking another 20 seconds. So now what is the total time?
50 seconds.
50 seconds. Now what is the final distance when he comes back home?
0.
Now draw the graph. Can you all draw the graph now? Now draw the graph.
I didn't understand that, miss.
Okay, I'll explain in the board. Look here. Now, initially, when he's at home, now that is his starting point. No, when he's at home, what is his displacement? He's at the starting point. What will be his displacement when he's at home?
0.
Then, now only he's going to start. His time also will be 0. Is everyone okay with this?
Yes, miss.
They are saying when they go from home to shop and then to school, and he goes to school, the time taken is 20 seconds. So at school, what will be the time taken? 20 seconds. What will be the displacement at school? 20, 30. So what is the displacement at school?
50 meters.
50 meters. The displacement at school is 50. Then he's staying in the school for another 10 seconds at rest. Now they're asking you to draw the whole motion. He's staying in the school for another 10 seconds. So now what's the total time?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. If he's staying at school, will his displacement change?
No.
No, it will remain 50 meters. Okay. Then he's coming back. To come back, he's staying another 20 seconds. Now what is the time?
50 seconds.
50 seconds. What is the displacement? Home is the starting point. Ending point is also home. So what is his displacement?
0.
Now draw the graph. So they're asking you to draw the displacement is measured in meter versus time measured in seconds. So when the time is 0, the displacement is also
0.
0. When the time is 20 seconds, what is the displacement?
50 meter.
50 meter. Mark it. So this is 50. When the time is 20, displacement is 50. Put a dot there. So here you have put a dot. Then when the time is 30 seconds, what is the displacement?
50 meter.
So you join the two lines and put the dot. When the time is 50 seconds, what is the displacement?
0.
Put there 50, 0. Join the dots. This will be the graph. Got it?
Yes. I can't see this, Miss.
Why can't you see the screen? Go to the left side and double click on my screen. For the remaining lesson, you have to pay. The next class will be the paid class. That means not the next class. It will start from the first week of January, Thursdays. Now, what you have to do now, this is how you draw a graph. Graph means now you have to have the displacement, that is the x-axis, y-axis, and the time is the x-axis. So you have to see what are the values for the y-axis and x-axis. So first one, the displacement is 0. Time is also 0. Time 0, displacement also 0. You put a dot. Then time is 20. Displacement is 50. So you join these two lines. Where the line is meeting, you put a dot. Then this time is 30. Displacement is 50. You join these two lines, put a dot. Then time is 50. Time is 50. Displacement 0. You put the dot. Then you join the dots. That's the graph. So did you all understand it, guys? Everyone got it? Okay, let's see. I think there is another question that you can do for homework. Let me see. No. Okay, that's it. Okay, I have to teach a small part for that. Right. Wait. I think you can do this question. Do question number 8 for homework. Do question number 8 for homework. Okay, guys? Okay, guys, that's it for today. Thank you for joining the class. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. If you all have any doubts, you can ask and go.